Today, as well put by the Prime Minister, allow me to use that word, they only have physical space of borrowing of about 5 billion. Does it mean that therefore we were not exposed to correct understanding that the physical space for borrowing will be almost to a level of 1 trillion? And furthermore, Honorable Speaker,
one question.
This is very interesting, Honorable Speaker, that the interest rates which are consuming the highest recurrent expenditure charged on CFS, 70% of it is from internal borrowing. What is the government doing, the Prime Cabinet Secretary doing, from an economic point of view, to make sure that that local borrowing is managed? Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Dagoretti South, KJ.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I would like to thank His Earthquakeness, the Prime CS, for quite some elaborate answers this afternoon, and also in the same breath thank the Honorable Member for Kamkunji for the questions. Mr. Speaker, if what the Prime CS is telling us is applied and executed well, I think the short-term needs shall be well satisfied. But the people of Dagoretti South and the people of Kenya are keen to know, through this opportunity that the Prime CS has to address the nation through Parliament, to know what are the long-term plans, because it is the short-term planning that got us into the mess that we are in. What are the long-term plans for us as a country to be able to move away from rain-fed agriculture so that we are able to reduce the instances of such shortages? What are the plans to reduce the over-dependence on maize and rice as staple foods? And also, what are the plans on returning to organic, traditional, regional appropriate, and famine-resistant crops? And finally,
too many questions, only one.
And the storage, Mr. Speaker, because if we don't apply the Joseph of the Bible principle, when we are in the instances of glut, we shall always suffer these instances. So what are the plans on storage when we have the excesses in food production? Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Member at the back, you are not on the screen. Member for Kabondo Kasipul or Kasipul Kabondo? Kasipul.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want to first appreciate the answer which the Prime Secretary has given in reference to the relief food distribution. My question is, what economical value does it has? By giving an example, 2 weeks back, the relief food was distributed in my constituency in Kasipul with a combination of all the entire security in the Homa Bay coming to the constituency and all political rejects led by the Cabinet Secretary for ICT with the 2 choppers coming all around to the same constituency.
Order, member for
so
Kasipul.
My question...
Order, member for Kasipul, you will not use question time to besmirch others. As far as I can take judicial notice, the minister called Owalo was not a candidate in any contest in the last elections. So it's unkind to call him a reject when he never presented himself for any choice. And it's good to be courteous to even those people you don't like.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you for your correction. Actually, you are right. Him is not a political reject, but the team. But the question is, what does economical value it brings when the relief food is brought and each person just get a half kg of rice with the entire team with the 2 choppers moving around? What economical value does it has in reference to food distribution?
Prime Cabinet Secretary, you may answer those. We'll do a final round.